here's some errors with your website. Okay, the first one being that the website is not responsive on mobile, on the web. So you can see that as we scroll, this navbar should be hidden and compacted. For example, if we go to my website, you can see that as we scroll, the navbar is gonna like get closer, and then it's gonna hide. Bam, you see? And then we have this little button, and then we can access the contents of it. And your website doesn't have that. It does have it on mobile, but it's still a bad experience because now you have to make two files, one for mobile, one for web. And you can see now that as I make it shorter, it's gonna be like very bad. So suppose I have multiple tabs open and I'm trying to go to your website. I have all this content that is, look at this. This is not good for your users, right? So as you can see, first of all, these images should line up to be 1, not 2, if the screen size is very small. As you can see, there's some data that I cannot even see. And yeah, so let's first talk about the website. So let's talk about the website for laptops. So the first thing that I noticed is that you don't have a logo, which is very, very, like, I wouldn't say bad, but it's very recommended. And usually you would have your logo here, and then all these items you would have them here, right? Usually, like, there's no they shouldn't be in the middle, and you should have a logo. I can provide you with a logo if you want. I make logos as well. But yeah, second of all, this white space right here is taking too much space, and this is called a nav bar, navigation bar, and nav bar are not supposed to be white. Okay, if your background is white, nav bar are not supposed to be white. So if we go to a good website like Amazon.com, for example, you can see that it's different from the background, right? And if we go to YouTube, if we go to like Dropbox, for example, you can see that even though it's white, there's like a little line that separates it. Okay, and your website doesn't have that. Also, as you scroll, the nav bar gets hidden. So you can see how, like, in in Dropbox, sorry, as I scroll down, the file, the nav bar is gonna follow the user, which is very, very, very good. But yeah, that's a main issue. Let's talk about the text. So we have this text that is very compacted, and it's gonna cause the users to just scroll like through it, right? It's not gonna say anything to the users. It's very hard to read. The font is very unprofessional. And this, like, the button should have a hover animation to it. So if I go to let's take a website that I did for Aramoni Media, right? So this is a website that I built. You can see that if I hover, it's gonna turn a little blue. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see if I hover, it's gonna turn like a lighter blue, and there's gonna be like an animation and a cursor telling the user that that's a button. Because what's gonna happen is that users might think that it's just like a box, So here you can see that if I hover, it's gonna turn like a little dark. There's another website that I did, but yeah. So if I hover, it's gonna turn black. I mean darker, and that's something that I really want to do here. Um, and also there should be a loading page, because you don't want to you don't want users to look at your page and to have you see that change. You don't want that, because you don't want users to see that. The second thing that I noticed is that you don't have containers in your website. So if I zoom out, the content should stay in the middle all day long. So let me actually go to this one again. If I scroll all the way, if I minimize whatever, everything's gonna be in the middle, right? That's how it should be, because some monitors actually are so big that they minimize the content of the website. And for example, if you have a very very wide monitor, this is how basically you're gonna look at it, right? And having the content here is not a bad practice. It's a bad practice. Sorry, having the content here is also a bad practice. As you can see, so some users would most likely, suppose I have a big monitor, it's not good. Then we have this images. I don't know what your point is, but this images don't convey anything to me. This should, okay, good. But these images, first of all, are in the wrong format, because images are supposed to be in WebP format. These are JPEGs. These are inefficient, right? But the first thing that I noticed is that these images don't convey anything. So I'm gonna be also making images for you. But yeah, what is this image telling me? Nothing. And basically what you need here is a hero, and heroes are basically a piece of most websites have it, some don't need it. Like a blogging website like this one doesn't need one. But still, it's good practice to present the user with who you are and with a call to action. So let me go back to armonimedia.com. So you can see that Armani Media, he has a image that he requested, and then we have some text telling you about the business, and then we have a call to action. That's what we need. We don't need a image that is not gonna convey anything, that is not gonna do anything. We need a hero section that when you click, something happens, and then let's talk. We're going to contact page, and we fill the information, and then you get in touch with us. Same with codecraftstudios.net. If we go to the website, the first thing that you're gonna do, let's talk, or check Instagram. You need a way to grab people's attention at the beginning of your website. And just by having a picture of some house with palm trees is not gonna make that happen. So I recommend having a hero section. The images, they look bad on the website, especially with the art choices that you chose. I would recommend having more real images and stuff, like a slider maybe. So what we could have done here is, let me see if I have it somewhere. Let me think of this website. Does it have it? No, it doesn't. So, but basically what you should have here is a slideshow where you tap, and it should switch the image. You switch the image, whatever, and then again you need this to be in the center. You need the buttons to have styles, and these images I recommend adding hover effects so that people know that they can click them to enlarge them, even though it's okay, I guess. But even if that's the case, let me check something. So let me inspect the image. Yeah, so the images are in JPEG. This is no good. Okay, this is bad. JPEG images, they take longer to load, so it's gonna, and look at this. Look at the render size. It's 2,000 pixels. We do not need 2,000 pixels when the image is gonna cover like 500 of them. You know, like this right here. This right here is like what, 500 pixels? No, that's like 200, 300 pixels. We don't need 2,000 pixels. You know, for an image that's not gonna take 2,000 pixels. You know, but yeah. I'm also gonna do some efficiency to your website. Again, an image that doesn't convey anything. Here we have a separation that is a bad practice. And then meter owner. Who is your owner? You should have a picture here of, you know, you. Like, for example, if I go to my website, I don't have a meet your owner, but about CEO, you can go here and you can like learn more about me. Like, hey, I'm John Molina. Fun facts about me, a little bit about me. You know, this artistic way of telling people who I am. Like, I'm John Molina. I'm 19 years old. I had 10 FAU, major in computer science, and I have 7 years of experience. You know. But this is artistic right here. It doesn't matter, but you can see that you need a picture is better, and social media as well. I only have Instagram, but yeah, you can like basically do whatever, but having like the same image repeated here and here, like, that seems lazy in my opinion. And also, where is your call to action here? Like, you don't have a contact form, you don't have anything. Well, I guess you have this, but like for the first page at the end, you should have a call to action. Like, hey, what are you waiting for? Come buy from us, or whatever. And then in season store hours, I mean, this is okay. This map right here is useless because it's very small. We could enlarge it, but we're using Mapbox. What you should have here is like your address. It becomes clickable, and then when people click, they're like redirected to Google Maps or Apple Maps, depending on the user device. Okay, the Facebook is good. Instagram should be good as well. Oh shit. Okay. So Instagram should be good as well. Okay. So this right here is okay. Again, definitely it should be responsive. So if I grab this, see, it should be responsive. This should scroll down. So if we go to my website, for example, and we scroll down, we can see the directory, right? And we can see that as I scroll down, it's gonna like go down. It's not gonna stay like in the side. And yeah, that's another issue with their website. Let's keep going. This is good. You should have like an all rights reserved or something here, but it's okay. Or arrangements. Okay, so again, pictures in the wrong format. You have amazing pictures, man. But again, it looks ugly, you know. Click to call list. They should have like a hover effect. This is not visible. This image doesn't convey anything. This footer is bad, as you just saw. And basically that's the same thing with contact us. So click to call us, but you don't have a form or anything that users can fill out, like, hey, I'm John Molina, like your reason and stuff. So if we go here and we click on let's talk, you not only get the phone number and everything, but you also get like a throughout, website, like a contact form. So I'm making this report right now. These were the results that I got from scanning your website with Lighthouse. And I want to help your website because I am new to the business, to the industry, and that just says a lot about me. I'm gonna do a great job. I'm gonna do the best that I can. But yeah, this is a throughout a very professional assessment of your website, and I'm gonna send the info and stuff. And if you like it, I'm gonna send you like designs and stuff and everything. But yeah,